So as you guys can tell from the thumbnail, today I'm going to go ahead and install a new steering wheel on this 3-valve. Now guys, this mod right here I'm installing on the car is something I've always wanted to do to it. I've always wanted it ever since I saw it, especially after I put the carbon trim on the dash and everything like that. I've always wanted a steering wheel that was carbon, and you know, just the way it looks, super cool. You know, I know it's been a minute, guys, since I made a video with this car. I've just been super busy, and honestly, recording has been just such a hassle for me. I'm very new to this when it comes to editing and stuff like that, so I apologize. And guys, the steering wheel that I'm going to be installing today is going to be the wood carbon steering wheel that I got for about 700 bucks. It is a lot to spend on a steering wheel, but today I'm going to be showing you guys if it's worth it and if you should pick one up for yourself. And also guys, the steering wheel that I am putting on this car is not for 3-valve, it's for 2011 to 2014 Mustang. So some of you guys want to check out the ones that belong to this car. I'm pretty sure they have some on their website. Now guys, the install itself, it's not too hard. There is 3 bolts that you're gonna have to remove. There's gonna be 2 on each side, and there's gonna be 1 right in the middle. And that's about it. Now guys, I did record this video a couple of months back, and I am replaying it now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some clips of me installing the steering wheel and throw in some clips of me riding and just experiencing the steering wheel and the feel of it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the install itself. Just like that, everything should come right off.
What the fuck, blood? I've never seen no shit like that in my life.
Alright guys, now that the wheel is off, the next thing to do is to transfer these buttons right over here. So yeah, let me just fast forward this. And just like that, we have the buttons, all of this right here transferred over. There was 3 bolts, 1 right there, 1 right there, 1 right there, and basically had to use this bad boy right here, remove them. Took a picture just in case because of the pins down there where everything was pinned at. So yep, everything now is connected, buttons good. So yeah, now it's time to put it on the car and see how it feels. Very, very excited. Alright boys, let's get this cold start. I gotta tell you guys, I am loving the steering wheel. Absolutely just feels amazing. It is just crazy how a simple mod can change so much about the car. This mod goes very unnoticed because you do touch this every single day. And I gotta say guys, the quality of it, it is so mint. And honestly, one thing I kind of noticed was that the carbon wasn't going to match my original dash carbon, which is brushed silver. and I absolutely love this carbon. Ever since I started the channel, I've had so many of you ask me about the carbon, and I got it from eBay, believe it or not. I did try to look up the seller. Unfortunately, looks like the seller isn't selling it no more for some odd reason. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with this carbon, with the silver one. I've always seen them with the regular dark one, and don't get me wrong, that looks very beautiful, but I kind of wanted to do a different route at the time, and I kind of wanted to stand out. This color just stands out so beautifully, especially at night, guys, with the LEDs up here. But that's part of the reason why I got it, and it cost me, believe it or not, guys, $200. I got a discount from the seller at the time. I asked him, since there were no reviews on it, since there was no pictures or anything like that, I took a gamble, and he gave me a discount, and actually told me if I sent pictures of my car with the kit installed, he's gonna offer me another discount from part of that. So basically, I ended up getting a great deal on this carbon. And as you guys can see, it is the full layout. There's no pieces missing. The only bad thing I guess I can say about the carbon layout would be the 3M adhesive. Some of it was starting to come off, but I fixed it. You know, with the heat gun, I just applied brand new 3M, and you know, just put it back on there, and it was a charm like nothing ever happened. Enough of me talking, guys. Let's go ahead and take her for a ride. So you guys can see my rear camera. I actually installed that in 3 hours, and believe it or not, guys, the camera cost me $10 freaking. Now guys, I'm not gonna push the car too much. I am having some clutch issues, so I really don't want to push her too hard, but I gotta say the steering wheel just feels absolutely amazing. You know, I was gonna get the black leather, you know, to match the seat, guys, but I honestly love the suede, and I know that you guys know that I had the Boss 302 steering wheel previously, so I'm a huge fan of the Alcantara, so I kind of got used to it. Compare this to the Alcantara Boss 302 steering wheel, just, you cannot imagine it, guys. It just it looks just amazing. I can't stress enough how much of a difference this is, guys. But guys, you know, I was honestly contemplating on getting this steering wheel in the first place because it was super expensive. I think it's probably one of the most expensive mods that I bought for the car. I don't know if you know, $700 was worth a steering wheel, and I gotta say at this point it is, guys. I absolutely love it. So if you guys thinking about getting the steering wheel for your 3-valve, I would highly recommend it. This is the 2011 to 14 steering wheel. So obviously the connections are not going to be the same as the 3-valve. If you guys do get one of these, just notice that your buttons aren't going to work for the stereo, and your honk also is not going to work unless you get in there and just splice wires. The feel is just absolutely amazing, and I cannot stress enough how much worth it this mod was. This is probably my favorite mod so far on the car. How about a little baby poop for you guys, huh? But I really hope I help some of you guys out that are looking to get this steering wheel exactly, and kind of give you an idea of what to expect and if it's worth it. I'm telling you guys, it is worth it. But yeah, guys, I feel like honestly, if I drove it for about 2 hours or an hour, I would not mind at all. With my previous steering wheel, I loved the Boss 302 Alcantara steering wheel. I loved it so much, but sometimes I did get uncomfortable when I would hold on to it a little too long. And especially the stock 3-valve, I think that is personally the ugliest steering wheel ever made. Well, that's debatable, but it is very uncomfortable. So if you guys have your stock steering wheel and you know, even want to swap it out for a 2011 Mustang, you sure can. You can reuse your airbags. So that's one of the first things that I did. My stock one just absolutely hurt me. But that is gonna be my review for this steering wheel. I absolutely love the way it looks. But let me know what you guys think about the install and the steering wheel itself. Let me know if you guys have ever got one for yourself or thinking about getting one. Let me know down in the comments below. I really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. And I am going to be doing a couple more videos on some parts on the car that I already have that I kind of just want to share with you guys, including my tuner, including some other mods on the car that I kind of just want to inform you guys what to expect out of these mods. And also I want to give you guys some new ideas to do to your car. And like always, I really appreciate you guys following my build. You know, I started this channel to share my build with you guys. I always have been more of a quiet guy, keeping everything to myself, including my build. I, you know, just love to slap on my headphones and just work on my car, and that's how it's always been. So I never really shared much of the mods that I've done to the car. And to be honest with you, a lot of people have visions when it comes to their car. I had absolutely no visions to this car. I just saw a bunch of mods that I love. I started throwing them on the car, and you know, long behold, the car just started to look better and better and better. And some stuff I threw to the car and I accidentally made it look good, like the red and blue match color I have going on. That was never intended. That was actually an accident, but I absolutely love the way it came out. And also the clear turn signals, all of those, I kind of didn't like the way it matched with the red, but it kind of grew on me. And also the rear, I kind of didn't think it would match, but it did. It started with the vectors. I didn't think I was gonna like the white ones, but I had a great deal on them, and I just had to get rid of the stock ugly ones. So I put those on there, and once I matched the blue and the white, I knew it was just gonna be killer. So I had to keep doing little stuff like that. So I added the white side markers, and those just match perfectly with the vectors. But anyways, that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. And if you guys have any sort of questions on the steering wheel or on the install itself or any parts on the car, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help you out. And please drop a like, guys, if you enjoyed this video and it was useful to you. But I am gonna get out of here because it is Texas and it is super hot in here. I'll catch you guys on the next one.